Hey guys, it's Ash here with WatchMojo, and these are the top 10 Spy Family moments. For this list, we're going to be looking at the adorable, thrilling, and hilarious moments from this massively popular series. Let us know in the comments which is your favorite moments. And if there's an anime list you want to see, go to my Twitter at AshJBo and let me know. Number 10, Saving Anya. The life of a spy is never going to be an easy one, but Twilight's latest mission has proven to be his most difficult right from the get-go. Loid had only just adopted Anya and was already beginning to have second thoughts, so it didn't exactly help when she accidentally leaked his position to the Austanian minister. She was promptly kidnapped, and Loid, fearing for the success of his mission, made his way over to save her. With her rescue out of the way, rather easily in fact, Loid is resolute in his decision to leave Anya behind. But of course, Anya adores her new papa and manages to melt his heart at just the right moment. Number 9, You're This Loid Man. After Anya is accepted into Eden Academy, it's only fitting that she gets any gift she chooses. Unfortunately, the one she decides on isn't exactly within reason. In the most elaborate game of pretend ever, Loid has to make his way through waves of his own allies in order to save Anya from the clutches of Frankie. A drunken Yor doesn't quite get that memo though. The two engage in combat in a display that makes you really wonder how no one has caught onto the fact that Yor is a lethal weapon by now. Lucky for Loid, her heel buckles in at just the right moment, and the fight is over in an instant. Number 8, Anya decks Damian. In order to reach their ultimate goal of meeting Donovan Desmond and achieving world peace, Anya has two main missions. A. Befriend Donovan's second son Damian, or B. Collect enough stellar and become an Imperial Scholar. Well, Anya manages to screw both of these up in an instant. When she and Becky are being bullied by Damian and his lackeys, Anya thinks back to her new mother's wonderful advice. Assessing the situation, she decides to do the unthinkable and straight up punches the brat in the face. So not only did she lower Damian's opinion of her, she also managed to bag herself a dreaded Tonitrous Bolt. Great start, kiddo. Number 7, Yor vs Secret Police. Yor's a little fishy to say the least, but even so, Loid went a little too far when trying to find out more about her. After learning that her brother is actually a member of the Secret Security Service, Loid and Frankie go undercover to see if they can determine whether or not Yor is aware of this information. In the scene, a weirdly hot Frankie and Loid pretend to be members of the same organization and corner Yor, asking why she was sending suspicious mail. However, instead of using her brother's position as a means to get out, Yor refuses to sell out her new hubby. And when Frankie takes things a step further, as usual, Yor busts out her killer moves.
私、既婚者だと申し上げました。
She's a keeper, alright. Number 6, Anya receives a Stella.
お掃除はちょっと大変だったかな?
Poor Anya. She's doing her best, but just can't seem to live up to Loid's expectations. Already at a disadvantage because she earned a bolt, the two tried to figure out other ways in which Anya could get her first Stella. But alas, she just doesn't seem to have what it takes by conventional means. When her volunteer work at the hospital goes awry, the two are about to leave the building, until Anya notices something. Not willing to give the truth about her powers away, Anya feigns being a brat and rushes off to the pool. Without second thoughts, she leaps in the water to save the drowning boy. Her selflessness ended up being the most organic way to earn herself a coveted Stella. Let's just say she's a bit of a sore winner though. Number 5, meeting Yuri. Spy Family is home to some of the most bizarre anime characters out there, but Yuri stands out even among them. A ruthless member of the State Security Service and violently obsessed with his older sister, he's shocked to find out Yor is married and is adamant that he meets the man who took her away from him.
結婚のこと伝え忘れてたのを忘れてたからです。
姉さんがそういうのならそうなんだね。ごめんよ。
The Forgers are on their best behavior and have something planned for every situation and accusation. But he's just not convinced that the two are serious about their feelings, and so he orders them to do something pretty bold.
今ここでキスしてみろ。好き同士なら簡単なことだろ。
After a pretty steamy moment, Yuri gets a reward for his lewd request. Can't say he didn't deserve it. Number 4, Penguin Mission.
不用心だった。別任務に忙殺されて、家族の演技の方がおろそかになっていた。
Keeping up appearances is pretty tough when you're the top spy, so to combat this, Loid decides it's time for a family day at the aquarium. Main problem is, he also finds himself taking on a mission that just so happens to involve said aquarium. He jumps through some major hoops to find a penguin, which has swallowed some important documents, but things just keep getting worse. Thankfully, he has the help of Anya, and Yor's killer legs. It's one of those Spy Family moments that has you belly laughing 1 minute and weeping from the cuteness the next.
本部に苦情を入れて長い休暇を申請して、いや、子供が泣かない世界を、戦争のない世界を維持するのが俺の使命。
Number 3, the interview. Getting into Eden Academy is one hell of a task. Even making it to the interview was a test in itself, which the Forgers passed with flying colors. However, when it came to the actual sit-down, one particularly disgruntled board member didn't give them an easy time at all. Fortunately, their rehearsals proved fruitful, as they have a pretty good answer for everything.
何にでも首を突っ込んでしまうのは短所とも言えますが、とても賢い子です。
賢いこれが？
時折こちらの心を見透かしたような言動を見せるので。
That just means the interviewer has to take the lowest road he can think of and belittles Yor. He goes even further by bringing up Anya's biological mother. That's when Loid decides enough is enough.
Come on, 黄昏。
Number 2. Dodgeball. Presuming there's gonna be a stellar on the line, Anya went to great lengths to prepare for the upcoming dodgeball game, even enlisting the help of the very physically gifted Yor. With some intense training out the way, the day came where she'd be put to the test, only to find out the opposing team has the gargantuan Bill.
この試合4組に勝つにはまずあいつを倒さなくては。司令部少佐の息子ビル・ワトキンス。
The battle goes about as well as you'd expect given the circumstances, but Anya definitely has the dodge bit under control. But our hearts melted when Damian put himself in harm's way to protect Anya. This grants her the opportunity to take the ball and show off the results of her intensive training.
必殺スターキャッチアナー
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. The Proposal.
夜の夫のロイド・フォージャーです。
夫でなく恋人で良いのですが。
A perfect wife is essential for Twilight's mission, but we're still unsure if Yor fits that bill. On the one hand, she's adorable, compassionate, and a total hottie. And on the other, she's a deadly assassin. Nevertheless, Loid somehow isn't aware of the latter and chooses her to be his stand-in wife since their circumstances fit.
鋭いのか鈍いのかわからん人だな。危ないよだ。
But when their time together is interrupted by a gang of thugs, they have to work together to beat them down.
もう一人かわしきれん。
Throwing the odd lie into each other every now and then. Despite all the craziness, Twilight decides that this is the perfect time to propose to his bride-to-be, and what better ring to choose than the pin of a grenade?
どんな困難が訪れようとも共に助けよう。
Aww. Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.